Welcome back. It's been a while, been a long spring. Haven't been out shooting much. I've had another project on the go, so I've been trying to get that done and dusted and ready for release. I'll have a bit more information on that soon. This is just a quick scan around the dairy farm. Not a lot happening, to be honest. Once the later nights come, it does go very quiet. YouTube have been clamping down very heavily on shooting videos, hunting videos and any sort of review video generally that includes firearms. So it does kind of hack you off a little bit because you do spend quite a lot of time and effort into putting these videos together just to have them either demonetized or delisted or pushed down the search ranking or no longer promoted. So anyway, enough whinging from me. Let's get onto these rats and we'll talk about Bitcast in just a moment. It's generally been a really quiet winter actually on the rats, so I've included a few other shoots in this video. I've got some squirrels and some corvids that were at the beginning there. Out on the cattle barns, the dairy farm. Straight down. He's not coming back from that. He's off to meet all his friends that I've sent to ratty heaven previously. Very fidgety these rats. This is just in the lambing barn. That's what you get for being a nosy neighbour. Wind your neck in. Not all shots go to plan, however. This one was hiding behind one of the fences in the lambing barn. Go for a high body shot, but I think the shot fell slightly low there. Probably broke a few ribs rather than hit any vitals. Just waiting for them to settle down. Get a second shot in there. Don't rush these shots. I'm leaving this in. It was a terrible shot, I'll be honest, but I'm leaving it in to show you, if you're new to the sport, how you can recover. Don't panic, take your time, you will get another shot and then you can finish off. The rest of this video is going to be focused on the livestock farm. Now, this is the farm that I generally do all the squirrel shooting on. This has been a very productive feeder location. I've had in excess of sort of 40-50 squirrels on here. They really do cause damage to the local woodland. Not only that, we've got HS2 nearby and they're trashing the area as well. So as they move into the feeder, I usually get sort of 3-4 per session. Then it goes quiet for a week or two and then it picks up again. Those eagle-eyed of you will notice I've changed the feeder again. So this time I put a nice acrylic lid on there to keep the corvids out but keep them interested and to keep the squirrels coming back for more. Let's get rid of this one. We've seen enough. Just before we continue using this beautiful shiny new feeder, let's go back to one of the old ones. Not a lot of space for them to sit and feed, as you can tell. This one's hanging down the side. Wait until he steadies up and we'll take the shot. Just wait for him to settle into a feeding pattern so he's still, and then I can get a nice steady clean shot there. Instant lights out, straight to the brain. That squirrel didn't know what hit it. They're quite sneaky things. They come up around the base of the tree and up the back. Squirrels like to hide on the opposite side of the tree to where you are, and then they'll occasionally stick their head around the corner and we'll get a good look at what's going on before they venture out. This one's no different. He's just sitting there taking it all in, having a look around, assessing the dangers. So I'm not going to take a shot when he's sitting there because they move very quickly. They're very jerking movements. It's very easy to miss. I'm just waiting for him to settle down into some sort of feeding pattern. I'll go and punch a hole through his head. I'm shooting GSB Exact RS 13.43 grain at about 11.56 foot-pounds of energy, and this squirrel is going to feel how much that is. That shot's about 16 yards. Good solid headshot there, straight down. He isn't getting back up from that. You can see the impact on the replay. Commit to the shot. Wallop. Huge energy dump. straight into his grey matter. Instant lights out, powered him down straight away, and he hits the deck like a bag of poo. Now this shot is not for the faint-hearted. If you're a little bit squeamish, don't watch. I was in two minds whether or not to leave this in, because I think YouTube will probably shit the moon over this, but I thought I'd leave it in anyway and see what happens. Now he's sitting there minding his own business, not sure if he's going to take to the feeder or not, so I decide I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to commit to the shot. Now in the replay you'll see exactly what I mean. Let's take an aim and I commit to the shot right here. Ooh, eye juice everywhere. Again, instant lights out for that. That tree rat didn't know what hit it. Just a quick heads up, I'm in the process of developing a new platform called Bitcast. Some of you might be aware of it because I have mentioned it and talked about it a little bit on the ARPC Facebook group and also on Instagram. Now the idea of that is some of the more sensitive material will be going on there and will be edited out of the YouTube videos. YouTube don't like it when the lefty snowflakes throw their toys out the pram and start shouting at them, because to come to these channels to watch his content, to be offended and then complain about it. So shots like that and shots like the eye goo before this will most likely be edited out and put on as short clips onto Bitcast. You can watch the full video here and then hop straight through via a link in the description. Now this feed has been very productive. I've had, as I said, about 40 or 50 squirrels from this now. They've been causing a real problem around the farm. The farmer doesn't like them and wants them gone. You can see the spasms in the squirrel's body here. Now this is disinhibition. He's had a good clean clear headshot. He's brain dead. He's hemorrhaging blood. What you're seeing there is where the muscles are spasming and the claws are gripping into the feeder. This is the end of the session for that day anyway. Got another session coming right up. I'll go off and collect up the bodies, do a quick body count and see what I can find. So this session I believe I got 3 in total. Usually after I've shot 3 or 4 it takes another couple of weeks before they start coming back to the feeder. Whether or not they know what's happening or whether or not that is just that group of squirrels that I've taken out, I'm not sure. But that's them collected up. Let's get on to the new slick ARPC Premier feeder. Yeah, there's such a thing. You're looking at it. Look at this. Yeah, it's got a few holes in it because I've chewed holes in it. That's the patch, the circular patch. The patch underneath. The destructive little sods. But they enjoy the table for one. Well, they enjoy it until it's lights out. See that energy dump there? Slammed straight into his brain box. Instant energy transfer. Nearly 12 foot-pounds of energy straight into the central nervous system, straight into the main processor. Just powers it off. Probably an hour or so later, this one rocks up. He did see his dead buddy on the ground. Wasn't very happy about it, to be honest, but his belly got the better of him, as it always does. Here's the slow-mo of that shot. Wallop. Poof. Straight down. Absolutely poleaxed. This shot, not so good, to be honest. I have left it in just to show you the importance of making sure that they are steady and feeding and you've got a clear shot. I thought I had a clear shot. I'm not actually sure what happened here, but if you watch you can see when I commit to the shot, for some reason, whether it's me pulling the rifle or the pellet falling short or range misjudgment, I'm not sure, because shortly after I'd taken this I noticed that the rangefinder was ranging around about 4 yards short, so that could well have caused a problem. That's since been replaced by ATN, however. I'm back on target with that again now. Well, as I take the shot, I thought I had a good shot there, but he seemed to jump off the feeder. So I had a quick look around, thought that didn't sit right. So I went round and I had to recover him. On the replay you can see his ear fall down, there you go, see that? When I take the shot and he jumps up and pushes himself off. That wasn't a headshot, that was a neck shot, and it looked like he was in pain there. So the first thing you need to do is put your kit down and go and find him. And there he is in the top, and you can see the pellet landed short, straight through the back of the throat. So another shot to the head finished him off very quickly. Not all shots go to plan, not all shots are perfect, but I don't like the channels where they show perfect shot after shot after shot, because that never happens in reality, no matter how many years of experience you've got in the sport. I don't much care if people moan about it. I learned from watching other people's videos with the bad shots as well as the good shots, so you know what makes a bad shot and when the bad shot is taken, how you put it right. Alright, cheeky. This is what I mean, how they hang on the side of the tree, and when they spot you they run around the far side of the tree to keep themselves out of the way. Now this tail thrashing here, this is brilliant because this shows the agitation in the squirrel. He's seen his dead buddies on the floor and he's really not that chuffed at all. Only a youngster, but he's concentrating so much on what's on the floor, he's not paying any attention to me and the hide. Just having a scan around, make sure there's nothing else near the feeder, nothing else that's a nice easy clean shot, because if there isn't, I want to take a shot on this youngster. He's sitting still, got a good clean shot, straight through the noggin. He fell like a bag of nuts, straight onto the deck, straight out. Not that long afterwards, his brother or sister, again I think this is another youngster actually, having a little look at what's going on. Now you can see I'm not going to take the shot there because he's a little bit agitated again, looking around. I can wait, I can wait, it's a beautiful evening. There you go. Helped himself to the spilt feed on the bottom. Spotted the dead family, but he spotted the feeder as well, hasn't he? And he's more interested in filming his belly than mourning the loss of his family. Come on, free feed, free feed. Get yourself settled up there. That's a good lad, I think. Not a very big lad. Maybe you're a girl, I don't know. Either way, you're enjoying that, aren't you? Again, wait for them to settle into some sort of pattern before you even contemplate taking the shot. Squirrel shooting's really peaceful actually, weirdly. Sitting in the hide, chilling out for a few hours. It's not as hectic as rat shooting. Little flea bag. Yeah, when you're shooting rats you tend to be on the go a lot. Well, I do anyway. I walk around the farms, I walk here, walk there. But I think with the squirrels, not so much. You just kind of sit and chill out, eat some chocolate, drink some coke, and just enjoy the peace and quiet and listen to the birds sing. And the birds are around a lot more when the squirrels are not around. The native birds, that is. Which is always nice to see. That's Nerves there. He was dead. I think that session I've got another 3 or 4 off the feeder. It's gone quiet now, but I will be back up there very, very soon. Thanks for watching.